Yeah, that's right. Cody is back in Texas. Cody left you. Cody left you because of one man, and that man is Danny Duggan. I didn't see it at the time, but the warning signs were there. It's funny, because just a year ago, we were in Roseau River, and I had Cody Lane, and things started to change shortly after that night. And I didn't see it then, but I see the signs now. Because Cody, he would tell me that I was better off without Danny. I was a better wrestler without Danny. I performed better without Danny. I won more matches without Danny. I was happier without Danny. I was more pleasant to be around without Danny. But I couldn't see it. I couldn't think that one man could have so much power over me. And that brings me to Jak Lydon. Because suddenly, that man is starting to get a whole hell of a lot of power over you, Jak Lydon, because you are falling into the same trap that I did. It starts out all nice with fun and games. Maybe you're in the car together. Maybe you joke about a few wrestlers, which, by the way, you shouldn't be doing. You don't have any, what's the word I'm looking for, seniority yet to be jobbing guys out, as Danny likes to call it. But that's what he does, because he's going to use it against you later. But it starts out all innocent. And then maybe he lets one of those guys know that you were joking around. And then the jokes start to turn a little bit more, not so nice. And then eventually, you wake up every morning wondering why you even bother getting out of bed. If you don't believe me, Jak Lydon, why don't you ask your new tag team partner, Brian Rich? Because Brian Rich put up with it for longer than any of us else did. But he had to move 3 hours away just to get away from Danny Duggan. Just to get some sanity back. Everybody else, Danny will tell you that he needed a break. But in reality, he just needed a break from Danny. And if you don't want to believe Brian Rich, why don't you talk to Tyler Colton? Because I was right. Just a few days after I said that Danny would be due Tyler's undoing. Tyler now has lost his tag team championship. And Tyler has nothing. He went from having 2 titles, from traveling the world, to now working in Roseau River and Arborg and wherever else with Danny Duggan. Exactly what Danny wanted, to step in front of Tyler's spotlight. And if you don't believe Brian Rich, and you don't believe Tyler Colton, why don't you ask AJ Sanchez? AJ Sanchez disappeared for a long, long time. I bet you AJ Sanchez has stories that would curl your little hair. And if you don't want to believe AJ Sanchez, you could ask every girlfriend Danny's ever had. You could ask Ventilo. You could ask Vance Nevada, who started coming back around again. You could ask the sound guy, Greg. You could ask just about anybody that Danny Duggan will do whatever it takes to get what he wants, and then he'll throw you aside the second he has nothing left for you. So as disrespectful as you've been to me, Jak Lydon, I'm going to be your friend right now, because I've been there. I got sucked into the drama, and I got sucked into the BS. Think about it, Jak Lydon. Think about it. I know you're young, but you're not stupid. Think about it. Because if you don't, if you continue to disrespect me like everybody else did, like all these stupid fans did, I'm going to hurt you, Jak Lydon. I'm going to beat it out of you, because my end game is Danny Duggan. So if you want to stand in my way, if you want to try and defend Danny and use him to become a star, it ain't going to happen on my watch. I will pick you up and I will put you down just like I will anybody else that Danny throws in my way. Think about it, Jak Lydon. I'll see you on Tuesday.